into the Wisconsin State Legislature, where he has become a leader in the fight against the global warming zealots. Legislature is that you can't possibly know every issue inside out. You develop an area of proficiency and then you become the point person for your caucus. Well, Jim Ott has become the champion for bringing out the real truth about our Earth and the climate, and he continues to lead our caucus by standing up to those who push an agenda based on ideology and not science. So congratulations to the 2009 Defending the American Dream Award State Representative. Please join me in welcoming Representative Jim Ott.
I love your energy and I love your commitment to keeping the American dream alive. Keep it up, because we need it. We need every bit of the American dream. We need every bit of it. I want to thank Mark Block and for all of the people who helped him put this together today, all the people who make Americans for Prosperity a possibility and a reality, and for bringing all of you here today. I want to thank all of you so very, very much, because we couldn't have a meeting like this if people didn't come to it, and so I want to thank you again for all of your commitment. Now, we've got a lot of work to do in Wisconsin. I'm glad to say that Congressman Sensenbrenner is my congressman. That's one of the things I've enjoyed so very, very much. In being in the Wisconsin State Legislature, I've gotten to meet and get to know such very, very good people, and I appreciate Congressman Sensenbrenner's commitment and his experience and all the help that he gives me in getting me up to speed in what has been a very steep learning curve. So I will continue to work with him, and I believe in what he believes in, and we'll be working together. Here in Wisconsin, I'm so very, very blessed to have a lot of great, great colleagues in the Wisconsin State Legislature, like Representative Leah Buchner, for example. She also, because of her experience, helping me to get up on the learning curve. But you know what the problem is? There aren't enough of us. I need more colleagues like her, and that's where you come in. I'm going to be working very, very hard so that in 2010 we get some better results in the national and the state elections. Yeah. And I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to take the lead on this global warming issue. You know, I think the more I hear from the proponents of global warming or global climate change or whatever they want to call it this week, the more I hear about it, the more I'm convinced this is one of the biggest scams that has ever been caused in Congress. There's a big problem here in Wisconsin. There's something called the Governor's Global Warming Task Force. Handpicked people that were told by Governor Doyle, don't debate the science of climate change, just assume we're responsible for it. Don't do any cost-benefit analysis. It doesn't matter how much it costs to fight climate change or fight global warming. Just go ahead and do it. They came out with a report last summer, a 200-page report, telling the legislature all of the laws that we are supposed to pass to fight global warming. You know what? Number one, most of their ideas for legislation are so far out there, you'd be amazed if you read through this report. You've heard Vicki talk about it on the radio many times, and I'm so pleased for someone like Vicki McKenna, who helps us get the word out. Very good. The anti-cow flatulence and all of the other great ideas. Well, I don't have enough colleagues in the state legislature to really vote down these global warming bills that are going to start to come at us. But I am going to do my best to build up public sentiment around this state and have people call their legislatures, their Democratic legislators who might be on board with this stuff, and tell them, we don't need it, and we don't want it, and we're not going to have it. And so in closing again, I just want to say thanks to all of you for the good work you do. You give us encouragement. You give us, those of us who are out there in the front lines trying to fight this stuff, and I go one step further. I know Congressman Sensenbrenner calls it cap and tax. I call it scam and tax. I'm going to keep up the fight. I know you're going to keep up the fight as well. Let's go do it. Thanks a lot.